Yesterday we studied the names Mike and Mabel. Those are the names that we've studied so far. Today we are going to study letters. The letter that we're going to study today is this letter. Think about the name of that letter in your head if you already know it. Look at the picture. Think about what that thing in the picture starts with. Today we're going to learn how to study letters. We're going to learn how to study them so well that the letters become ours and we can keep them with us all the time to use them whenever we need to read or write. We're going to learn how to study letters by naming the letter, sounding the letter, writing it, and using it to make lots of words. So first, let's say the letter. This is the letter C. There are two C's on this chart. There's an uppercase C and a lowercase c. The picture on this card starts with a C. Cat. Cat starts with C. Now let's sound it. We already got a little sneak peek of the sound. We know that the letter is C, just like in cat. In cat, C says K. Can you say K? Try it. K. Make sure your K sounds like my K. So we said it, we sounded it, and now we need to write it. We are going to write the letter C in the air. We can write it two ways. We can write it uppercase or lowercase. First, let's try writing it uppercase. Try it with me. Let's write the uppercase C in the air. Get your pointer finger out. Start at the top, go around and stop. Just like a C. Go around and stop. Let's try it together in the air another time. Start at the top, around and stop. Let's try our uppercase C one more time. Air, start at the top, around and stop. Now let's try it on our hand. Get out your hand and get out the finger that you're going to write with. You're going to write an uppercase C on your hand. Start at the top, go around and stop. Another time. Start at the top, go around and stop. Good job, guys. Now that we've written the letter C in the air, let's see it written in marker. Here's the letter C. We start at the top, we go around and stop. That's uppercase C. We start at the top, we go around and stop. Uppercase C. Now that we know uppercase C so well, let's try lowercase c. Get your fingers ready. Let's write lowercase c in the air together. Start at the top, go around and stop. We'll do it again. Start at the top, go around and stop. Did you notice that the uppercase C was bigger than the lowercase c? Just like on our picture card, the uppercase C is bigger. Get your hand out. Let's write our lowercase c on our hand. Ready? Start at the top, go around and stop. Start at the top, go around and stop. One more time. Start at the top, go around and stop. Okay, now we wrote it with our magic markers. Let me write it with this marker. I'm going to write a lowercase c, just like I did with the uppercase C. I start at the top, I go around and stop. See how it's smaller than our uppercase C was? But for both of them, we start at the top, we go around and stop. Now you've written the letter C tons of times. You know we start at the top, go around and stop. We know this is an uppercase C and this is a lowercase c. Now that we've written it so many times, let's read it. K, k. That's the sound C makes, like in cat or candy. Can you think of a word in your head that starts with k? Congratulations, readers and writers. You now own the letter C. It is all yours to keep. You can take it out anytime you need to read or write it. It's time for Fast Phonics. We're gonna go over our letter and our word. The letters that we've studied so far are A and B. We know that A says ah, like apple. Ah, ah, ah. You also say ah when you're saying the word at. Apple, at. We studied B. B says b, like bat or ball. B, b, B. We studied our uppercase A, our lowercase a, our uppercase B, and our lowercase b. The word that we've studied is I. We've studied the word I. Today we have a new letter to study. So we're going to take B down and we're going to take A down. Can you guess what letter might come next? We're going to study the letter C. C says k, like camel. C says k, like camel. We studied the uppercase C and the lowercase c. We even got to write them in the air. We started at the top, went around, and then stopped. We also noticed that uppercase C is bigger than lowercase c. Uppercase C, lowercase c. The word camel starts with the k sound in C. The word candy starts with the k sound in C. The word cat starts with the k sound. Remember that C says k, not k. C does not say k. C says k, k. It is time to read, spell, and write our word I. Let's read it together. I. This is the word I. The word I is always uppercase. The word I is always uppercase. Now let's spell it. Remember, this is the easy part because I only has one letter. Let's spell it. I. Just one letter. Okay, we read it, we spelled it, now let's write it. I go down, across, across. That's 3 lines. We go down, across, across. That's the word I. Now let's write the word I in a whole sentence. I am Ms. Davenport. I am Ms. Davenport. That's my name. Remember, I is the word that we use when we're talking about ourselves. I am Ms. Davenport. Who are you? Think in your head, I am, and then put your name there. When you have that sentence in your head, Shout it out. I am. Are you Patrick? Are you Rebecca? Are you Carrie Ann? Are you Ms. Davenport? Finish your own sentence. I am, and shout it out. Today you learned how to own the letter C so that it's all yours to use anytime you need to read or write it. So the letter C is yours now. Remember what it looks and sounds like. This is a C and it says K. We reviewed other letters that we learned, A and B. A says A, B says B, like apple, and B, bat. We see the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters. We also studied our word I a little bit more. We wrote it by going down, across, and across. Then we used it in a sentence to say our own name. I am Ms. Davenport.